EA Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports, in partnership with the United States Golf Association, so proud to spotlight golf's best amateur talent from around the globe. Today, it's live coverage of the third round. Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Nobilo is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen as we check the Saturday leaderboard. Some good names up there, including our leader. All right, so that one settles in the bunker. What kind of an early test is this here at the first, Frank?
Well, I was hoping for the fairway. That didn't happen. Now he's in the bunker. I'm hoping he can still hit the green.
Shouldn't be much in this for birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt. It's a birdie here at 1. And that's going to get him to 1 under for the round and 7 under now for the tournament. The second hole, a par 3 measuring 220 yards. In theory, it's a straightforward, though long, par 3. 2 bunkers left and short shouldn't be in play, but the hole does play deceivingly uphill, so a solid strike is a must. And that will miss off to the left and wind up in the short grass. Now from off the green left, this is second. Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap in is now going to be a grind.
Didn't trust the read there, and that's going to cost him. Okay, it's a bogey here at the second. And now he's going to fall a couple of shots off the pace. We head to the third now, our first par 5 at 563 yards. Bunkers appear to be scattered on either side of the fairway, so accuracy is a must. This green is definitely reachable in two, but it does run nearly 50 yards from front to back, so if your approach isn't on target, you could be left with a putt of better than 100 feet. Good shot coming off bogey at the second. That's going to be in the fairway. Now, after the big drive, this a good distance here for a second to the par 5.
This par 5 green is well protected. That's two good shots, but that bunker's there for a reason. Now, with some nifty sand play, we're looking at 4.
So he'll dig in here as he readies his third to this par 5. Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. Well, you miss 100% of the putts that don't get there, right? Lesson learned. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll remain 3 shots off the pace. Up next, we come to the par 4 fourth hole, which measures out at 443 yards. Beware that the rough is thick if you miss here, but a well-placed drive rewards you with our first real look at the Pacific, as you'll see that big expanse of blue and start to hear the crashing waves below.
While there's good bounces, there's bad bounces. That was a good one.
A pretty ideal wedge distance here, 95 yards for his second. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Nope, didn't see the break, and that slides by to the left. That one finished off. It is a bogey here at 4. And he's going to fall to 3 shots off the lead. On now to the number 1 handicap hole on the course. That is the 445-yard par 4 fifth. This one plays right along the bluffs of the Pacific. Keeping it straight here is the big key because trouble lurks on either side if your tee shot or your approach are wayward. And that one coming in too hot. It kicks off the fairway and right into the heavy stuff. But you got to be careful not to catch the hosel here as he lines up his second.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
Yeah, there's not a lot in this overall. I've had a look and concluded there's not much to it. Slightly down the hill, no real movement.
Yeah, that's a pretty good putt. Just a little bit off the mark. Oh, no. Where was that going? Okay, that one brushed in for a bogey here at the 5th. And that's going to drop him back to 4 under par. The second par 3 of this front side, another long one, this 6th hole measuring out at 217 yards. That voice in your head will be telling you, don't go left, because if you do, you'll be down the cliff and onto the beach here by 5 Mile Point. Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. Line may have been a little more sunken in than we had thought, but all in all, not a bad shot out of the bunker. Oh, maybe a misread there, and that curls by to the left. Okay, it's a bogey here at number 6. And he's going to slide backwards to 3 under par. We head away from the coast now due east as we come to the par 4 7th. A big wide fairway should make the tee shot manageable, but from there, this 3-tiered clover-shaped green provides a lot of opportunities for 3 putts if that approach wedge is not dialed in. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. So the great tee shot left him here. Now his second from relatively close range. And we'll have to see here. It looked like that ball hopped from the lighter rough into the heavier stuff. He has a 12-footer here. Nah, the putter bails him out there. That's in for a par. And he'll stay at -3. The 8th hole is a par 4 at 385 yards. This one, similar in a lot of ways to the 3rd hole. The bigger hitters can easily clear those 2 fairway bunkers and, in theory, leave just a little pitch on for their 2nd.
I like the look of that swing, and the shot was just as good.
Okay, sensible play right there, and that one on deck. Nope. Okay, that means for par here at the 8th, and he'll remain right where he is. Well, whereas the 8th was a short par 4, nothing short about our closing hole here on this front side. The par 5 9th topping out at 585 yards, the longest hole on the course. That said, birdie is certain not out of the equation. That is, if you can avoid the pot bunkers in the landing area off the tee. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly. Beautiful deft touch.
Easy as can be. It's a tap-in birdie here at the 9th. And this will be a 2 over 38 on this front side. The backside begins here with the par 4 10th hole at 380 yards. The big hitters will feel like they can get it down there pretty close. An approach from the right side might be a bit shorter, but you'll get a better angle if you come at it from the left. Oh, he's taking a big run at this. Oh my goodness, that is on in one. Wow, what an incredible shot. Okay, so on in one, and now this a fairly lengthy one for an eagle. Yeah, not quite a gimme, but that's pretty good. Okay, well done. A couple of birdies here sandwiched around the turn at 9 and 10. And he'll move now to 5 under par. The 11th here at Bandon Dunes at 452 yards of par 4. The putt bunker left of the fairway is the main concern on the tee shot. From there, an uphill second takes you to a green that slopes away and back toward the ocean beyond. This one turning left a bit off the tee. Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. From the fairway, Iona, this his second.
Yeah, he's left himself 138 yards to the flag. Pin on the right-hand side, so plenty of room to the left of it.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
He's hoping here to at least get this to tap-in range, but it is for birdie. Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and he'll remain one shot back. On to the par 3 12th hole. This is the number 18 handicap hole, so maybe that gives you a little reason for optimism, but par is not a bad score here as this measures out at 238 yards, the longest of the 4 par 3s. And I think that may have surprised him. That carried much further than he anticipated. Now some touch needed here for his second.
Woo, Nelly. Whizzes past the hole. A difficult putt coming now.
Good effort, but that'll run 2-3 feet past the hole. So a tough hole. That's in for bogey at 12. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. We come now to the 13th, a 553-yard par 5. This hole reachable in 2. You may need to get lucky, though, on your drive, as rolling dunes could leave you with an uphill flyer lie or a tough downhill shot to contend with. This starting toward the right side. Nothing to fault there, safely in the fairway. That is a really good shot on him. 2 on this par 5, but work's not done yet.
I'm a tough taskmaster. If he makes the putt, or at least gets down in 2, then I'm going to congratulate him on the result.
Yeah, you see so many of these long putts like that come up short. It's just hard mentally to hit the ball much firmer. The putter has not been at its best, but this a good look for birdie. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. Will certainly help the cause. On to a tough one now, the par 4 14th listed at 390 yards. Pot bunkers are the worry here. There are 5 of them to contend with all told, and none are easy outs. The green is a narrow one as well, with a good amount of tilt from back to front. Oh, that is way right. That is straight into the thick stuff. Pretty shaggy lie here as he'll try to muster up something for his second. We turn to Nota Begay III for this look at birdie.
And these are the putts he hasn't been able to do much with all day. This doesn't have a whole lot of movement to it, and he could surely use it.
That's going to scoot a foot or 2 by. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he's going to remain 1 shot off the pace. Four holes to go as we come to the par 3 15th, measuring at 206 yards. Best to avoid the short right bunker, which is the deepest on the golf course. Putting one in the center of this plateaued green is not a bad play here. Touch there. Beautifully done. And that one finished off. It's a birdie here at 15. And that's going to move him to 6 under par. Maybe the prettiest hole on the golf course, this par 4 16. A plethora of options off the tee. Most end up deciding to see just how close to the green they can get it. Beware, though, of the ever-present bend and dunes pot bunkers, as well as some pretty thick gorse off to the right. And now our co-leader with problems here off the tee. That ball going to settle down into the thick stuff.
That's how quickly fortunes can change. You figure from where that ball was, should have been a great chance for a birdie. Now, I mean, par, maybe even bogey on the table.
That's not quite dead from there. That is a good distance short. Okay, didn't want to let that one get away. It is a par here at 16, and he'll remain at 6 under par. A lot of these holes here at Bandon Dunes have big, wide landing areas. That is not the case here at the par 4 17th. You'll need to thread the needle here with bunkers on either side, thick rough on the left, and a canyon to the right. But a safe drive in the fairway can yield a pretty good look at your second. And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. "70 yards, all that's left here for his second.
The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
That one just going to sneak on by. That one finished off for bogey here at 17. He'll drop out of the lead and wind up a shot back. On to the home hole to wrap up the round here at Bandon Dunes. And after battling to get here, isn't it nice to have a birdie hole to take you to the clubhouse? That's what we have with this 558-yard par 5. Simply avoid the bunkers off the tee, and you should have a good chance to reach this green in two. Just no chance to hold the fairway there, and it bounds into the thick stuff. Well, that's really a good job right there to advance that ball down the fairway. That came out pretty clean, Frank.
Yeah, clean as a whistle, and now actually in great shape in this par 5.
Nah, nothing to it. Very well judged there. Putters let him down a few times, but this for birdie. Yeah, it's a birdie at the last. That will make this a third-round score of 72. So for the golfer we've been watching, it will all be on the line tomorrow. It is a tie atop the leaderboard after 54 holes, Frank.
And with 18 holes to go, it's really hard to pick the player that's going to stand out. It could very well come down to one loose shot or perhaps something great.
So for Frank Nobilo, Nota Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf.